Hello, my name is Mariana and this is a reading for Cancer. So Cancer, actually I pulled your cards yesterday, but somehow the energy of this reading is, it was too intense, it was too overwhelming for me to do your reading. So I sat down, but I couldn't find the words. It was just emotional, like tsunami inside of me. So perhaps this is what you're feeling right now. You're overwhelmed by your emotions. So I've pulled your cards from my own deck. Yeah, so the cards you'll see are from this deck. So let's start off before this tsunami of emotions come over me again and I lose my words. So the first card that came out for you was the Four of Cups. And this card, the only word that came through with it was fear. Fear to love. And yeah, as soon as this card came out, I just felt everything in yourself, in your inner being, just guarding up, you know, tensing up. And I'm losing my voice already. So you might be feeling this fear creeping up on you to love, to open your heart. So I feel like you're guarding yourself, especially because I feel like with the three cards that came next, someone may have come across you, or you may have come across the path of this other, you know, that have maybe triggered this sense of protection, this sense of needing to guard yourself, to hide your emotions, to try to talk yourself out of exposing your heart, you know. So the cards that came next were the King of Swords, the Fool, and the Page of Swords. So straight away when this card came jumping out, it just felt this sense of, wow, who is this, right? Because it felt like a big presence. It felt like someone that may have recently appeared in your life, right? Maybe it's just a new person in your life, but I feel like intuitively you know the importance of this person in your life. So that's why I feel like you're guarding yourself. You are, especially because of the cards that came after these three, but I'll get to them. But I feel the thing that I'm seeing, the image that I'm getting with this Four of Cups, as soon as your paths cross with this King of Swords, is you holding your heart and just leaning back, right? Just trying to avoid feeling what you're feeling, right? Trying to guard yourself, actually trying to try to not feel what you're feeling. I feel like you're holding yourself back intentionally, right? And what you're doing to hold yourself back, to talk yourself out of this extremely powerful connection to this King of Swords, because I feel like not much has been exchanged out of words, you know. Maybe you haven't engaged in a conversation with this one, but you just know, you just sense this connection is really powerful and deep, right, with this one, and very spiritual one. That's also the thing. And that's why you're guarding yourself, right? It feels like you're impacted, right, by this tsunami of emotions. And it feels to me that here you are trying to talk yourself out of these overflowing emotions that are just taking over you by diminishing this one, by trying to see all the flaws, right? Trying to find all of the negative points, trying to tell yourself that this one is crazy, is a fool, is a child, is immature, doesn't know what they're doing, doesn't know what they're saying, don't have the same goals as you, is very different from you. You know, I feel like you're in this self-talk in your mind, trying to talk yourself out of feeling what you're feeling because your heart is overflowing and you're just trying to hold back, right, what you're feeling. But with the 3 cards that came next, I feel like even though you want to see them as this page, instead of admitting that they are really mature, they mean what they say, they have good intentions with you, right? And not only that, I feel like in a way they're bringing, so what I'm seeing here is that, before I go to the 3 next cards, I feel like they are well aware of this opportunity, of this new path that they want to go along with you. They are showing it, they are inviting you to come with them to this new path, right? But I feel like you're just, you see how these 2 images are really similar? But this is a major arcana, this is a minor arcana, right? I feel like you're only seeing what you want to see, which is this, you know, crazy person that is wanting to go on an adventure with me, and they don't have anything on their mind, what they're thinking of, you know, just questioning all of that. But in reality, they have a lot to offer to you, right? And you're just diminishing them. You're undervaluing them. You're underestimating them on purpose. On purpose. Because I feel like you don't want to admit to yourself that you are already feeling this really powerful connection with them. You're afraid to love and be loved. If this is a romantic connection, right? It could be a friendship, it could be any sort of relationship, but I feel like you're super guarded because, so the 3 cards that came next were the 4 of Swords, the King of Cups, and Judgment. So, as I was saying, you're guarding yourself up, right? The image, the connection between these 2 cards, right? These 2 fours, is that you're holding your heart. You're building the walls higher up around your heart. You're guarding yourself with even more strength, even more determination, even more intention to guard yourself up, right? I think you're doing this on purpose because you're afraid. You're afraid not only to expose your heart, but I feel like, first of all, you're not believing that this person could be saying the truth, could be really open. So you're trying to diminish them. But as you do that, you're diminishing yourself. You're undervaluing yourself. You're not believing in yourself, right? So, who they really are, you know, because they're coming with 2 kings, right? Not only king of the mind, king of the thought, king of, you know, this mental realm, really smart, really intelligent person, you know, holds a really interesting conversation with you. They also come with their heart. You know, as I said, they're open, and they have achieved this sense of maturity, this not only mental and mind focused upgrade, right, maturity, but also they have come to a really beautiful place of knowing their heart, of feeling their heart, of speaking the truth of their heart, right? So I feel like after you realize, because maybe this is the purpose of this message actually, is just to voice that you're building yourself walls, thicker walls, on purpose, and against this one that all they want is to share their love. They feel this connection with you and they're not afraid. Maybe they are, but I feel like you're more guarded, right? And so here with Judgment card, I feel like is the universe calling you out. If this reading is not enough to call you out on what you're doing of building these walls and, you know, just keeping yourself distant from this person who feels like a new beginning, like a new, yes, it is stretching you out of your comfort zone. It requires some sort of boldness, of courage, right, on your part. It is the leap of faith after all, right? But I feel like as soon as you believe the intentions of this one, I feel like you're going to understand that you're not alone on this new journey, right? And actually they are the perfect match for you. And so this is what the universe is telling you, because what I'm seeing with this hammer, actually, I'm just seeing, you know, the universe coming with a hammer to break your walls, right? Because you're trying to build it thicker and thicker and thicker, like enlarge the distance, right? Just increase the distance that separates your heart from others. And actually what the universe is saying is like, no, expose yourself, open your heart. And so if you're not doing it yourself, the universe is here saying, okay, that's enough. You have been isolated, closed off for so long that now is the time to break these walls. And so this judgment is just this breaking of the walls, right? There's no need to guard yourself from this one, because, you know, where's the card? Because they are really mature, you know, and they are this perfect match for you to go on this new journey. So don't doubt it. Don't try to avoid this connection. You know, the universe is calling you out. It is time. It is the moment. It is what's right. It is what's meant to happen right now. So, let's see what the cards want to add to this reading. And also, I'm going to pull from the astrological runes that I've made also as a final guidance for you. So yeah, if you want to come with me to the extended, I'll be happy to see you there. If not, take care. Bye.